everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Ibrahim for his help with us in this course. And also, I would like to thank you for attending this presentation. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk briefly about one important thing in human resources management, especially for you as human resources managers. It will be about training needs analysis. Before we start the presentation, I would like to ask you about your expectations. What do you think we will talk about in this presentation? What are the elements the subject will cover, inshallah? Yes, what do you think? What do you learn? I mean, training needs analysis. It's not from the chapters that we studied. I agree with Dr. Ibrahim to talk about this subject because it's important for us to take a little idea about it.
I think. Oh, sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
I think you will talk about the how can the company will analysis his training for
to discuss what? To analysis what?
the need of the company in training.
The training plan of the companies.
Is this process comes before the training or after the
Before.
training?
Before. Yes, before.
Excellent. It comes before the planning of the training. What else comes? What do you think? Do you think is it important or
Of course.
it's not important?
It's important.
Oh. We will see, inshallah, more things about this subject in this presentation. First of all, we have 6 elements in this presentation. First of all, I will try to define the term TNA is application of training need analysis. And then we will talk briefly also about the importance of training need analysis. And after that, we will see a model, a brief model of doing the process of TNA. And then we will listen to your questions. After that, we will try to sum up the presentation and we will present the reference of this presentation. First of all, what's the meaning of TNA? Training need analysis. Briefly, there is a description here, but it is the process of indicating the gap between the current state of the employee and the aim of the what we can call it the current state of the employee and the thing which is found in the job description, the elements of job description. If you look here, training need analysis is a review of learning and development needs for staff in the organization. There are 3 levels of training need analysis. The first one, it is the level of the whole organization, and in this level you have to look for the strategy plan of the company and to revise the aims and the new projects, also the new vision of the company. The second level of the TNA is a job level, and we will talk about the whole description about this level. And the final one, which is also very important, and we will inshallah show you a model of doing individual levels. We will start with the first one, organization level. As we said, as specialists in human resources management, you have to make a study and to analyze the organization. You have to look to the strategy plan of company or organization and to indicate the things that you or the skills you want to see it in the employee. Next one, the job level. That means you have to look at the job itself and see the skills that should be found in the person who is working in this kind of job. The last one, individual level, that belongs to the person himself. You look at the employee and analysis the skills of him, try to find the needs of the person. Now we came to the importance of TNA. Training need analysis saves money in the company because you will train the person in the skills that he needs. Also saves effort because a lot of training managers and human resources managers spend a lot of effort to see where can we train our employee. So when you do this process, it saves effort. And last thing is increase the efficiency of the person. When someone doesn't know how can he do his job, when you make training analysis, you will find the gap between his current age and the N1. Now we will see the model. There are 3 steps of doing training need analysis. First of all, you have to collect data, and there is a process of collecting data, and there are sources of collecting this data. It comes from job description, interview. Also, you can use questionnaires, and also you can see the performance evaluation of appraisal. Then you make studying about or analysis about the things that you collected. And there is important thing to look at the ROT. What's the meaning of ROT?
Result of training?
No, it's about
Rate and return?
Yes, rating of training. When you spend a budget and money for this person, what do you think? For example, if there is a person working for line manager for line production, and he just produced 10 cans, for example, after training, after using new machine, what do you think? What's the budget? Finally, you have to make the decision. The decision comes as a report, small report, to indicate the things that person need. To summarize the presentation, we talked about definition of TNA, and also we see the levels of training need analysis, and then we discussed the model of doing training need analysis. References, I used the training package from Mr. Muhammad. It's available online on his website, and also I get it from the internet. Before I close this presentation, I open the questions, if you have any questions. Yes, from this side, Paris.
Okay. Generally in the training area, okay, what do you see the company should start the training from the beginning, from hiring the new employee, or when the company have faced the problem from the employee?
It's different. In some big companies, there is a plan of training. You didn't upgrade in your job until you cover some training courses. And in some also other companies, they use training need analysis, and when they found problems, they try to solve it through training. It depends on the companies. Yes?
How the training save money?
Training save money?
Yeah.
When there is, for example, I will answer you by example. If there is a person working, for example, in line production, and he spent a lot of time to produce low level of production. When you train this person and increase his ability to do his job, that means you increase the production and you save the money. You increase your money the income and low the what you can call it the cost. Yes, exactly.
So, out of the production line,
Yes.
how does the training save money? Out
The
of
training.
yeah, the training. You said the
I say training need analysis save money, not the training itself. Training need analysis save money. Why? Because you spend a lot of money for courses you don't need it.
I think his question about long term or short term for the saving money. For
Long
training.
term, you mean of the efficiency
For the
of
company.
person.
For the company.
Yes.
I think
But
this is a good question because this is why I asked him to do this particular presentation. What we did was we looked at the employer and we did some checklists. Someone is going to check you. Do you need training? But now what he's doing is going back before the training and saying,
Yes.
before you go and study Outlook Express or Microsoft, you need to know whether you need to do this training. And then how much is this certificate going to cost? 2,000 riyals. Okay.
yeah.
So if you do the training is 2,000 riyals. So his question is,
This is cost
how
as
does
a
the
company.
training need analysis save you money?
Save money. I answered a lot of companies. Unfortunately, they started training without any studying of the employee or working needs. So you can send some worker to a course, and I found that in some companies, they send the person to a course, but he didn't. But he didn't need it for his job. For example, you have 10 employees. You send them someone for English course, but he doesn't need it.
Okay.
And some courses it's not needed in the or in his job. So that saves money because you just train in specific things that the person needed.
So that means the TNA is coming after the appraisal, right?
Yes, exactly. It's sometimes comes. It's a continually study. It's starting at the beginning of the year, at the middle.
This is a good question. Who does the appraisal?
That is the next question.
Yes.
Yeah,
Who does the appraisal in the company?
the HRM.
The HR. Now, they do the appraisal and they say to you,
Yes, he looks and his the person working this and he tries to solve it with the training.
okay, so now they say that you need training.
What is the advantage and disadvantage
Yes.
for the employee?
Yes,
So after that, you collect the data
yes.
to what the company need and what the employee need.
Okay, put yourself in this situation, okay? You are the HR guy and we are working for you. And you say, we say to you, you know, I have a problem with this new software because we upgraded the software in the company. And you say, okay, what do you need? You need training in this, yes. You get in touch with him. When he comes, what is he going to do? He's going to identify whether we need training in this part or this part or this one.
So it's coming depend of the number of the employees. They need this course. That means if there is 10 employees need the English course, okay, I tell him back again please.
Yes.
When I get the appraisal from the employees, okay, I collect the data,
Yeah.
what they need exactly. The direct managers say we need improve this employees to in English course.
Yeah.
We need this is in office. We need them in sales or in which department exactly. I give this appraisal to the TNA supervisor, and he will collect the data and see what is the best course we can get. This is what I understand from this presentation.
Yes.
Is
what
that
I
mean?
understood. But you're looking at two TNAs. One is in the company. The other one is when the guy comes to train you, he's also going to say, who are these guys? What do they need training? Because, you know, the last thing you want is to spend time and effort training you guys, and then in the end you don't need it. But if he's getting paid, he's going to keep quiet. Usually this is what happens. People train you, but they know that they don't need it. Like he said to someone was trained in the company, but he's not going to go out and use it in his company.
Yeah.
Do you have
So
any
it's
more
okay.
questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.